We are live. This is my first YouTube live, and this is just going to be a get ready with me. We're going to talk about tarot cards and tarot card reading and how I became a tarot card reader. And we're also going to be just doing the makeup. I feel like I already said that though. I have some notes so I don't forget what I wanted to talk about. Hi! Oh my gosh, hold on, I'm gonna grab my mirror. I don't know what colors we should do today. Actually, we're just gonna do brown because I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna go get up from my other palette, and I have this palette right in front of me. So this is what we're gonna use. We're gonna keep it simple today. I'm actually gonna move this over. Okay. Get this off. I'm glad you're here because I see you comment on all my videos. So is your name Susie, or do you prefer to be called by another name? Let me know. My hair's a little iffy today. Hi, Cheetah. Susie, okay, good. Hi, Allie. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that you were on here too. It's so good to see you. I've missed you guys too. I'm just gonna do my hair really quickly, just like very quickly. Thank you. Okay. And I wanted to ask you guys, since we have a couple of you guys in here already, I want to talk about tarot readings. I haven't done a tarot reading in like a personal tarot reading for a client or someone that books with me in so long. I think it's been over 6 months. At first it was just a break, and then I was like, you know what? I think that we need to move to a different direction, because when I started doing tarot card readings, it was because it helped me align and realize, like, it helps me as a support. It was a tool. I used it to when I needed guidance, when I needed clarity, and then I started to actually take action on shifting and changing my life, and that's when I stopped watching tarot card readings. So before I became a tarot card reader, I was into tarot card readings for about a year, and then I actually started doing tarot card readings because I saw how much they helped me. And then after I started doing tarot card readings, I stopped watching them for myself. I haven't even done a personal reading for myself in over a year. So I just was curious, like, do you remember when was the first time you watched a tarot card reading? Why you were watching a tarot card reading? What it was helping you with? I'm gonna straighten not all of it because I don't want to do all of it, but especially my bangs. I actually have been doing the middle part lately. Should I do a middle part? I don't know. Should I do my middle part? And let's see. I think my hair just wants to be parted to the side today, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay. I also think that there is a misconception out there about tarot card readings and tarot in general. I'm gonna be looking at my mirror, by the way. I think that a lot of people either think that this is like speaking to like the devil or demons or whatever, or there's the people who over rely on it and believe in it too hard, whereas like tarot in reality is just an art form. It's a divination tool, and it's used to interpret your intuition, and it ebbs and flows, right? Let's see. Right after my awakening and my twin flame separation, I was divinely guided to tarot readings. That is actually something I hear a lot when I was doing personal readings. I didn't even know what tarot card readings really were. I started watching tarot card readings 4 years ago and watched it to see if my life would start going better. Did your life start going better? What did you guys start noticing after you started watching the tarot card readings? I noticed that it gave me motivation and it gave me positive words. Even if it was affirming things that maybe weren't going to necessarily happen for me, it kind of helped me start taking action because it gave me like this hope, which is why I love doing tarot card readings for other people. But I do find that collective readings and personal readings are really, really different. What am I looking for? Oh, this is my little makeup bag. I'm going to show you guys how I do my makeup today. Got some colors here. I like to lay everything out first. Oh, thank you. Marjam. I hope I'm saying Mariam. I hope I'm saying your name right. Readings from Indonesia. It really does help me, and I also now see if this guy likes me, and it does help me because now I'm such a better person. See, I feel that way too. I feel like if you don't let it overtake your life, you can watch tarot card readings in a healthy way, and it can still benefit you and help you out in your life. What kind of tarot readings did you guys first start watching? Like, for example, for me, the first tarot card reading that really interested me was a soulmate reading, and it was like basically telling me how I was going to be my soulmate, who my soulmate was going to be, and that's how I started getting into tarot card readings. Then the second type of tarot card readings I really loved were the who are your guides, or who are you going to meet next, like platonically, like what friends and connections are going to come into your life. I used to love those like pick a card readings. So which ones attracted you first, and which ones did you end up actually liking over the other? I don't know if I'm gonna do winged eyeliner today. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys what I like to do when I'm lazy with my winged eyeliner. Just gonna lay everything out here. Can you say Troraye? That's so funny. I think you're my soulmate. Oh, I feel like we all have multiple soulmates. Twin flame is a different thing, but I've dated guys, or I've been in a relationship with guys that I'm like, oh, you're my soulmate, but you're not like my twin flame. You know what I mean? You can definitely have soul family that's kind of spread out. I had so many signs from the universe, all numbers, first 1111, both my twin flame DM and I kept seeing it. We were so confused. That's so funny. Yeah, I can relate to that too. I didn't even know what twin flame was. Honestly, when I first started getting soulmate readings and I started getting readings about twin flames too, I was like, oh, I don't even believe in twin flames. I did not believe in twin flames when I first heard the concept. I had to literally experience being in a twin flame connection for me to be like, oh, no, this is very real. I think this is all that I need, you guys. Okay, so when I'm lazy with my eyeliner, I literally just put tape on and then I grab black eyeshadow and I make a wing that way. So that's what we're gonna do today. And I'm just gonna brush out my eyebrows first. Turaye means beautiful stars just like you. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. What language is that? Trying to secure. Okay. I like to use clear gel. I was going through something and one of your tarot readings was dead on to what was happening. Oh, I'm so glad. I love hearing that feedback. I know that sometimes the tarot card reading can be very specific, and that's why I always like to say, you know, take this if it resonates, if it doesn't, it doesn't, because with collective readings, you're just picking up on a collective that may be going through a very, sometimes it's very generalized, sometimes it can be really specific. Oh, it's Arabic. That is so cool. I've always wanted to learn Arabic. I am bilingual, and I've always thought, wow, imagine if I was like, if I had learned even more languages. Another language I love learning is Japanese. So I know some Japanese words, like a little bit, because I do watch a lot of anime, so I've picked up on a few things like Ohio or Urasai, which, you know, Menduksai, pain in my ass, Chichi, which is, I think, grandpa or old man. What's another Japanese word that I know? Onichan, Okasa, Otosa. What else? Sayonara. I have a few in there. But I would love to learn Arabic. I think that is so cool and it's such a beautiful language. I'm so used to watching you on TikTok that I was tapping the screen. I love TikTok, don't get me wrong, you guys, but I kind of feel like I like YouTube a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie. But yes, but for those of you that are watching for the Get Ready with me, this is the clear brow gel that I use to keep my brows in place. And then I work on my eyes next. So I'm gonna grab some tape just to make things easier and quicker. I'm all about being practical. Oh, that is so cool. I hope I was pronouncing it right. I feel like I am butchering it, but maybe one day we'll do lives where I'll let you guys like call in or something and you guys can teach me things and we can talk. I think that would be cool. What do you guys think about that? Because I've seen other people do it, so I'm like, I know I can do it. I'm gonna concentrate a little bit here. How long have I been doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube since I actually started my YouTube account before I started my TikTok account. And I think I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years now. I just didn't really upload consistently on YouTube until this year. So that's when I started seeing a lot of growth. TikTok was easier for me to upload on because it was shorter videos. And YouTube takes a lot more time. Now I have a team that helps me with content creation and editing and things like that. So it's more practical for me to be on YouTube. Yeah. I'm at work, so I'll pop on and off. Please save so I can watch again. I will try to save this live, so I'll have it posted on my YouTube account. And I am going to start doing more lives exclusively on YouTube just because, I love the YouTube community. So don't worry. I will save this for you. Oh, that's my dog. Do you guys want to see Bubba? Hold on. Right now. Hey, bubbies. Hello. Hello. You're so cute. Yeah. He's like, why are you pointing the camera at me? Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Well, congrats on the progress, and I hope one day you have 1 million. Have a great day. Thank you, Corey. That is so sweet of you to say. And thank you for spending your time with me today. Does your twin flame know now that you are a twin flame if he is still running? So I guess it depends if you're divine feminine or masculine. And again, everybody's situation is going to be a little bit different, but in general, the divine feminine awakens first. And with the runner chaser dynamics, I'm actually going to be making a video on the stages and explaining this to you, but there's stages within the runner and chaser dynamics, right? So the first time that you have like a major separation, that is meant to awaken your twin flame. Some twin flames don't necessarily need to know that they are a twin flame. They may feel that spiritual connection. They may call it something else. So not all twin flames awaken to that because it's just not necessary for everybody. But for the majority, if your connection, if you guys are open about talking to those things and your person is open to it, after the second separation is normally when they truly start thinking about, is this my twin flame? Maybe they won't admit it, but they will start, it'll start coming into their sphere more. And I don't want to spoil everything because, again, I'm going to make a really in-depth video about the stages of twin flames pretty soon. It's going to be coming up this month. So I hope that helps for now. Some do, some don't, and it just depends on the stage that you are at and what your soul mission and purpose is with your twin flame. I am putting just some white eyeshadow, like white creamy eyeshadow on my eye as a base. I always do this. Oh, thank you. Love your YouTube. Let's see. He's so upset you didn't even have a treat for waking up like that. we'll give Booba a treat soon. Maybe by the end of this life. He's literally just taking a nap right now. He probably was like, why are you waking me up unless you have treats for me? You're waking me up, you don't even give me treats? How dare. I'm told that my twin is also my masculine. I don't get it, or is that the next step? So it depends. Do you feel like you're a divine feminine? So with twin flames, there's the two polarities, right? And these are just roles, but they're energies that exist within us all. So it's not a gender thing, is what I'm trying to say. But your twin flame can be a divine masculine if you're a divine feminine, or vice versa, because each twin embodies those qualities and characteristics and roles. Specifically, it's about the role, because those qualities and characteristics we can embody them at any point in our lives. Like, for example, after I met my twin and we went into separation, I started becoming more of a divine masculine with my energy, right? Not that I resonated with being divine masculine, but the way I was acting, the way I was thinking, what I was doing and attracting in my life helped me heal my divine masculine wounds. So I think I have a video on divine feminine roles and divine masculines, but I'm gonna make an updated version for you guys because that one is from like December. And right now I'm just using a color to cut the crease right here. We're just gonna do that. You see how easy it helps you shape? If you don't have tape, you can also use concealer, or sometimes I'll just grab like a little piece of cloth or a cotton pad or something, maybe even a towel, and I'll use makeup remover and I'll just like create the line. By the way, we don't tell our twin flames, right? If you don't want to. So I've told my twin flame like that I think there's something more spiritual with us, and they're just like, oh, that's so cute for you. Like, they don't believe it themselves because they're very religious, but they still appreciate, like, they like that for me. Do you know what I mean? So I guess it just depends. I didn't intentionally tell them. It was just how the conversation was going, and I gave them my perspective on what I think the connection is because they were giving me theirs. So I think it just depends. I think what's important and something I've seen with my clients is not to label something and then continuously be like, oh, it's because you're my twin flame, or well, you're my twin flame, so you're supposed to do this. I think it's important to allow the energies to flow and not to get stuck on the label as well. Let me see. But we don't. Okay. Yes, I'm so ascended and so much self-growth, pretty much a new person. He knows it and he's very drawn to my light. Coming into union, I feel it very soon. Yeah, I love that for you. I think that's the best case scenario, is when you are changing. The twin flame experience will make you feel like you're a brand new person. Like the things that you used to do, the people you used to hang around. I had a very big falling out with a bunch of people when I was going through my twin flame awakening. I thought I was just like going into like a spiritual awakening, but then my twin flame came into my life and I was like, oh, that's what's actually happening here. I did have a spiritual awakening before I met my twin flame, and that's what pushed me more into like the idea of spirituality. But it wasn't until I met my twin flame that I had the Kundalini awakening and all of that. I do feel like tarot card readings play a big role in helping people with guidance again, and especially in twin flame connections, because divine masculines do tend to be very reclusive. They tend to be a little bit colder, or they just don't believe in those things, or maybe they don't feel comfortable expressing themselves to you. They tend to run away. So I think tarot card readings can really help people in those instances. I'm both religious and use occult tools. I'm a galaxy. Was my first incarnation, and I wanted to find out what God was. I'm still Catholic religion, but I have also found out I'm a horseman of war. That's actually really cool. I started doing past life readings, and we would go into like people's past lives, possible future incarnations, and those were some of the coolest readings I did. So But you can also find that stuff out through meditation, through connecting with your higher self, through accessing your own Akashic records. So there's many ways to find that kind of stuff out. You just got to trust your intuition. I think that's another big thing that tarot cards are really good for as tools, is to help you confirm your intuition. Let me know, have you guys had that experience? What's been like the best benefit from tarot card readings that you've experienced? Just gonna do my makeup and let you guys write in the comments. I'm doing a very simple look. I used to do these like more pop color looks with like pinks and greens. If you guys remember, if you're an OG, you know. If you know, you know. But lately, I have just been wanting to do more simple things. I've been liking the more natural look. I'm sure I'll do colors again at some point, but right now I'm just really liking kind of keeping things simple. I've been feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated with a lot of the stuff I have going on right now, so I feel like my makeup kind of helps me calm down when it's a little bit more simple. But when I feel more inspired or creative, I do tend to express that with my makeup. Okay. I was scared because Mary, mother of Jesus, was the horseman of war. Wow. It was so scary for me to be like, how do I live up to that image? Finding out who I was and what God truly is, knowledge, wisdom, learning to trust again. That is such a big thing, is learning to trust again and learning to say, am I going crazy or is this really my intuition? Like, how do I feel drawn to these things? I definitely feel like that's part of the journey, whether you're on a twin flame journey, a spiritual journey, and that's why tarot cards, like, people are attracted to tarot cards and tarot card readings and readers online, because they help you throughout these ebbs and flows. You are so cute is Mashallah, Mashallah, Allah, Mashallah. That is in Arabic. Mashallah, Mashallah. Awakening spiritually happened even when I was a church girl. I felt there's more out there. Oh, hey Naomi. Can you tell us more about that? Because I was never really a church girl, but I grew up with a religious mom. I guess she wasn't that religious, but we would go to church occasionally. I've been baptized. So we weren't like in it, but we were in it. Like, that is, my mom believes in God. So I started getting awakened when I was actually living by myself and I was a complete atheist. So tell me more about your experience. What do you guys feel? Because I do know that you can be religious and start merging into more spirituality or occult things, like we were talking about earlier in the comments. But you can also be super religious and then, you know, switch into other religions or anything else, honestly. I think if you're already open to the idea of God, then spirituality is not that far off. Can you teach me how to do makeup? That's exactly why I'm here today. My awakening has been the greatest gift ever. Yeah, me too. My awakening, honestly, has been one of the biggest blessings of my life. So this has been the same color, by the way. I'm just doing like the outers and the inners, and I'm going to grab that white creamy color again and just kind of tap it in the middle, because I might put some glitter in there. So I want to keep that kind of light as a base. And I'm gonna grab like, so this is this kind of angled brush that I use to really blend things out. And now I'm gonna use this like fluffier brush and use a darker color, like a darker brown. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna keep that concentrated in the inner corners. You like this, and then a little bit like right here. We're not gonna go all the way out. And this is like a really simple everyday look that you could do. Oh my god, hold on, you guys. I'm gonna read the comments in a second. Let me just do this. I think I went too far out here. I guess I'm gonna have to do it over here too. That's one thing about makeup, is kind of like a trust the process thing. In the middle, it's gonna look all crazy, but then you add the finishing touches and it comes together. So you just gotta trust. I am gonna put some glitter before I do my eyeliner. I'm gonna use this color. This one right here. I think it's called like Starry Eyed. This is the palette I like to use. It has like warm and cool tones. I think everybody needs a palette like this, where you just have all the neutrals, all the browns, the grays, the beiges and all that, because you can do so much with it. And then you should have a palette where it has all the crazy colors, which I have in my wardrobe. I'm just not gonna go through the lights again. Like, it's a whole thing. My room is kind of like a little maze right now, so maybe I'll do a room tour one of these days. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the makeup, the glitter. So I'm just gonna grab it. Look at how pretty. It's like a champagne color. I'm gonna do this side now. And then I will read through the comments because I'm really interested. Thank you guys for being so active in the comments and for sharing so much and for liking this video and just being here with me today. I'm so thankful that I get to do this for a living. So I just always want to let you guys know that I'm really thankful and I feel super blessed. Okay. I feel like this needs to be blended out a bit more, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna grab whatever was left over here and same I was using before and just blend it out like this. All right, now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I'm just gonna use black eyeshadow. If you're really bad at eyeliner, do a base where you use some black eyeshadow first, or even some dark brown eyeshadow, and then go in with like the actual eyeliner pen, or just keep it with the black eyeshadow. That's what I'm gonna do today because I don't really have the time. But that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look in my mirror. Oh, hold on, I want to show you, for those of you that are watching for this, I want to show you what I do. Start out really small, and then I build my way up to it. See? I always get asked too, if I go out at a restaurant, like, how do you do your eyeliner so sharp? And it's like, girl, it's literally just tape. It's literally just tape. Okay. Sometimes I take it all the way in. Sometimes I leave it halfway like this. But before, I do want to read some of your comments because I was really interested in your guys' stories. Let's see. I'm just going with the flow. I have no idea. I was also brought up in the church, but my experience was not that great. See, I had a not so great church experience, which is why I feel like I rejected it growing up as well. And I was always into spirituality and tarot and witchy things. So I feel like that's just a side of me that I started suppressing, but not because of religion. I was suppressing it because it was like, oh, this is like not practical. It's not logical. So let's see. I was Pentecostal, very into it, but I felt like I was never healing and I felt out of place. See, a lot of people feel that way in their religions. I was trying so hard to be a part of a group instead of accepting that I was already part of God. Oh, Naomi, that's so beautiful. I love that. That is so true, though. I feel like that's a very real and raw telling of how a lot of people feel, not just you. So I just want you to know that you are not alone in that. And thank you for being so vulnerable with us and sharing that experience. Yes, just flowing. We're always in contact. He's doing a little bit more chasing. I don't chase at all. I'm literally just flowing. That is perfect. That is literally the energy that you need to be in. And with twin flames, you're always going to be in contact with your twin flame in some shape or another, whether it's telepathically, through your dreams, through synchronicities, or just, you know, having conversations through text. I was told I stumbled across the truest form of it all, and I'm like, so the road less traveled. Thanks. Oh. Sounds like you're really in tune with your spirituality. Do you connect with your like spirit guides? Is it just your intuition? Do you feel like you have any gifts that help you connect this deeply? Mambo is hi in Swahili. Mambo. Okay, Naomi says, I was always crying and feeling pity for myself all the time, and I told my finding God is not this way. I felt like in the same school and church people hurt me in a way. I felt very depressed. I felt like when I was going to Christian churches specifically, because Catholic churches for me were not as focused in the group. I feel like Christian churches, at least from my experience, it felt very fake. It felt like we were making these connections, but anything outside of church, anything outside of this group was a no-go. I felt like I couldn't trust anybody. I did get really sick once, and the youth leader, I guess, I don't know what they're called, came to visit me at my house while I was really sick, and it was so freaking awkward for me. I was like, please do not come visit me. No, actually, I think I was hospitalized because I had a really bad ear infection, and I was like, I don't know you. Why are you here? It was so weird anyways. Then during this moment, someone I met for 2 years, never talked to before, then we became close and talking. He asked me what was my sun rising, and I know I was a Virgo, but never got into it. Oh, okay. So you were introduced to astrology. That's another way that people get into spirituality. I think one of the most common ways that people get into spirituality is tarot card readings, astrology, manifesting, meditating. Sorry guys, I need to finish this wing and I need to focus for a second. I think that's pretty good. We're not gonna go super thick with it. This is the longest part of doing my makeup. After this, it's so easy and quick. All right. Okay. I have different techniques for both, as you can see. Overall, since this whole thing was about spirituality and everything, I do feel like tarot cards helped me out a lot, but I also see the criticism and the backlash online, and I understand where people are coming from with it. I really do. So I want to be more honest, or not that I was being dishonest, but I want to talk about it in a more raw and real way. So I'm going to be making more content about that moving forward. What would you guys like to know about being a tarot card reader or spirituality or even having a twin flame? Let me know. That's part of the reason why I wanted to connect live with you guys, is to see what you wanted to see as well and what you wanted to talk about. I feel like you guys have shared a lot so far. That's going to be super helpful for me, but let me know. Let me know what else you guys want to see when it comes to these topics. I do not look like Ariana Grande, but thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. Yeah, keep feeding my Delulu. Keep telling me I look like Ariana Grande. I think I made this one thicker than this one. They look kind of even to me. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think this one's thicker here. Maybe it needs a little more wing. During this connection, I felt a flow of emotions and tarot started to come into my TikTok, and one of the videos I saw was yours, and been open to this new journey. Never felt so grateful and joyful. Oh, I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I feel like there's a lot of similarities with my story with what you were sharing as well, and stories that I've heard other people talk about. Is kind of just already being open to the idea of changing, or already feeling like where you're at is there's something off, there's something wrong, you're craving something new, you're changing, you know that there's better out you. It's almost like a calling, like you know that there's better out there for you, and then the right people and connections start coming into your life. Before I got tarot card readings on my feed, I was watching like marketing videos, dog videos, food videos. I like singing, so I was watching like singing videos, music videos. The whole tarot thing came in super randomly. So I feel like that's how you know that it's called, like, spirituality is calling for you and it's meant for you. Okay. Okay. It's really about just staying open-minded and, you know, allowing things to flow. Okay. So this is it with the eye makeup. Hold on. I can't find the tape. There we go. Oops. Isn't that so satisfying? I feel like this line came out a bit more crooked, but it is what it is, right? What am I gonna do next? Oh, I'm gonna clean up a little bit because there is some glitter and some makeup there, so I'll take you guys with me. This is what I use. I actually hate this makeup remover, but it's what we have, right? And then I have some cotton pads I'm gonna grab. They're in here. Actually, this is a tarot and oracle cards like bag, and I just reuse my bags. I'm a Scorpio, and I'm always interested when you read my horoscope. God bless. Thank you, Robert. I love Scorpios. My first boyfriend, no, not my first boyfriend, but my first real relationship was like, he was a Scorpio. And yet I still do love them, even though that was a dumpster fire of a relationship. I am thinking, actually, now that you mentioned horoscope, I'm thinking of doing a weekly reading where I give you guys like the weekly energy, like kind of like a horoscope, but with tarot cards. What do you think of that? About that? Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would watch and keep up with on a weekly basis, like a weekly predictions video. Nobody's commenting, so I'm assuming that's a bad idea if nobody wants to see that. Just cleaning up my eyes. There we go. Oh, thank you, Kate. Thank you, Robert. Okay, cool. I like getting the feedback. Maybe I just need the reassurance, honestly. I'm like, I just need to make sure that you guys are gonna like it. Okay, thank you, Denise. All right, so you guys would watch it, but be honest with me. If you wouldn't watch something, be honest. I can take it. But yeah, that's something I've been able to do lately, is to do like more of a consistent kind of video that you guys can expect every week or maybe every month, because I know my videos are everywhere. Like, you never really know what I'm gonna be uploading. I don't really have a consistent series on here, but I'm trying to give you guys something some type of consistency. I'm just putting some foundation on my bags, but it's like a foundation stick by Beverly Hills. Anastasia. I'm literally running out. Like, there's no more. That's it. This is all it goes to. And I'm just picking at it because I just refuse to go buy a new one. I will have to eventually. I'm just that kind of person. I will use something until I can't use it anymore, and then I'll go buy something new. I like to make sure I give everything my all before I go buy something new. But anyways, thank you guys for the feedback. I'll be working on that video, so you guys can expect it. You heard it here first. Also, I just want to say I'm so thankful for all 3 of you that are here, and despite the fact that there's only 3 of you guys watching right now, you guys have been so good with commenting and interacting and paying attention, so I'm really grateful for you guys. I appreciate you so much. I don't have any powder. That's like the #1 rule, is like, if you don't have face powder, to like setting powder, your makeup is not gonna last. But that's okay, because I'm just gonna be filming for a few hours and then taking off my makeup anyways. I'm gonna be going on a walk with a friend, and there's a spiritual shop that I love going to. I love the owner, and I'm gonna be introducing my friend to that shop. So that's gonna be the rest of my day. And I don't wear makeup when I go out, by the way. If you ever see me on the streets, you're probably gonna see me with no makeup on. I just don't wear it. I would comment more, but I'm making a wedding dress right now, but I'm enjoying listening. Oh, thank you, Kate. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. I love when people can create things like that, like a wedding dress. I can't even imagine where to begin creating that. So thank you so much for sharing that. That is so cool. If you have an Instagram, DM me, or a TikTok, DM me, because I would love to see your work if you choose to share it, but I always love to support. So if you do, let me know. I would love to see what you're working on. I don't know if I should do this right. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of liner on my lips. And I guess I'll talk about some of the videos I'm gonna be making that are gonna be coming out really soon. Something that I wanna run by you guys. Again, I just wanna test the waters and see if you guys would be into this, is I do wanna make more story times and talk about how I became spiritual, and you know, why I stopped doing tarot card readings for myself, why I stopped doing tarot card readings for the public, but why I continue to do them online and collectively. But I also want to talk about spirituality and teaching you guys how to connect with your guides. I think that's a question I get a lot, especially when I was doing personal readings, is how do I connect with crystals? How do I heal myself? How do I connect with my higher self? How do I connect with my angels, my guides? How do I connect with my intuition? So you guys can expect more content on that, because I know that spirituality is kind of the Wild West right now. Let's be honest. Everybody has different opinions and different ways of doing this. And because I have nothing against religion, by the way, but because there has been a rise of religion throughout history, a lot of the esoteric teachings, the occult teachings, witchy things, right? All this stuff has kind of been buried, and there hasn't been an opportunity for it to be passed down, right? It's really hard to find spiritual mentors. It's really hard to find spiritual concepts that you resonate with. And even if you do, you're kind of on your own on practicing it. And a lot of the times people will just tell you, follow your intuition. So there's definitely a lot of mistakes I made. One of them was not protecting myself properly. When I was getting into tarot card readings, and even virtual readings can open you up spiritually and to things that maybe you don't want in your energy field. So that's one of the videos I'm going to be coming out with next week. This is kind of a sneak peek of it, is how to protect yourself as a beginner when you're getting into spirituality. Maybe that won't be the name of the video, but when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I think it's going to be really helpful ultimately, I just want to protect you guys and be like your spiritual guide, your spiritual best friend, right? Your spiritual BFF. Because when I first started getting into this stuff, I was so lost, and I really wish that there was more people talking about this stuff. So some of you may find me through a love reading or through a twin flame video, but I also want to help you throughout your spiritual journey. I don't just want to give you like the quick answer that tarot can sometimes do. You know, I also want to be there for you. And there's a lot of things that you may experience on your own path. So yeah, if you guys are ever experiencing anything spiritually that maybe you want to know more of, please comment and let me know. Any of my videos, I read all the comments. Even if I don't answer all of them, I do read all of the comments. So if you ever have any questions like that, please let me know. I may just make a video about it. Or DM me. I have Instagram now. It's Soledadtarot Official. Because Soledadtarot was already taken by somebody. So I had to make my Instagram Soledadtarot Official. And then obviously on YouTube, I'm Soledadtarot. And on TikTok, I'm also Soledadtarot. So but I would say Instagram because I don't get that many DMs on Instagram, but TikTok is always flooded. Like I always have like 100 messages. I always have like 100 messages on TikTok, and it's crazy. I just put in a little bit of lip gloss. This is a lip pumper lip gloss, but I don't really think it makes that big of a difference. I think it just makes my lips, it gives my lip a little bit of color. And I don't overline my lips, as you saw. I like having smaller lips. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I quite like my natural features, and I think my like more petite lips suits my face better, so that's what I do. My goodness, this dandruff. One day my dandruff will go away, you guys. If you've been an OG, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna put some bronzer on. I don't have any contour, otherwise I would have done that, but I'm just gonna put some bronzer on and use it as contour. I just go and I see where natural lines already are, and I just swipe up. Blend it up all the way up. Yeah, you see how that kind of makes a difference compared to the side that doesn't have it? I think it makes a decent difference. And I feel like I'm about to end this live. I'll probably stay on for the next 10 minutes, and then after that, I'll go because I am going to be filming today. I'm going to be filming content for you guys. New TikTok videos, new Instagram videos, or Instagram stories. I'll be doing a reading on Instagram on stories. So definitely follow me over there. But I'm also going to be filming some new YouTube videos for you guys. That's today's makeup. But I feel like I was going to say something and I totally forgot. Does that ever happen to you? Where you're like into something and then you entertain a side tangent and then you forget the main thing that you were talking about? I heavily struggle with this. I think it's because I have a Gemini ascending, and sometimes I feel a little bit too many things going on in the mind, you know? Okay. I don't know what blush to wear today. I don't even think I have a blush out here. Oh my goodness. And then to contour my nose, again, I'm just going to use bronzer because I don't have contour right now. But, oh, that's the other thing. Outside of the spiritual content, do you guys want to see more like beauty content mixed in? Vloggy content, lifestyle content. Like if I did a makeup haul where I updated my makeup because your girl needs it, would you guys care about that at all? I don't know. Let me know. There's this really cool tool on TikTok, if you didn't know. It's called Creator Insight Tool, something like that. You just look it up on the search bar and it comes up and it tells you what your followers are looking at. It tells you what not what hashtags, but it tells you what keywords and hashtags and things you can use to make popular content. It tells you what kind of keywords need more content made on that topic, and it tells you what your followers are watching as well. It's super cool. But I was like peeking in there and I saw that you guys were looking at like iced latte recipes, how to make your lashes longer, things like that. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that people who watch me would also maybe enjoy that kind of content. Let me know if you can in the comments, or just in general, you know. If you can't comment right now, I get that, but if you want to give me video suggestions, because I do like switching up my content. Okay, there we go. And yeah, do you guys have any questions? I don't know. I feel like we talked about everything I wanted to talk about in this live. What do you guys want to hear next live? Let me know. What topics would you like next live? This is the one I found. This is really old too. This is like 10 years old. I don't even think you can buy this anymore. It's by Too Faced, and it's a blush that has a bunch of shimmers in it. So that's what I'm gonna use. And all my brushes are mostly e.l.f. Wet n Wild and things like that. I don't really spend too much money on brushes. I do have some Kylie Jenner brushes that I bought literally like 10 years ago. And they're just these little eyeshadow brushes. In case anybody was wondering, because I know it's also Get Ready With Me. I like that. That's pretty. Let's see what we can do this way. Whatever's left over, honestly, I just put on my nose. That was the Get Ready With Me. Oh, you know what? I forgot to cover my smile lines. I get really red in my smile lines. You see it right here? So we're gonna cover that. Yeah, let me know what topics you guys want to talk about in my next live. Should I do a live reading next time? I've been thinking about doing maybe a live pick a card reading for you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, do let me know and like what that would be about. But for sure, I do want to start doing more lives, at least once a week over here on YouTube. See? Much better. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I will catch you guys in the next live. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day, because you deserve it. Yeah. I'm gonna say bye to Bubba. Wait, he's kind of sleeping. Hold on. Let me show you guys. He actually jumped on the bed. Say bye, Bubbas. He's like, pet my belly. Oh, I did say we were gonna give him a treat. So we're gonna grab a treat and give Bubba a treat. These are the treats Bubba likes. They're the kindful ones. They're the only ones that don't make his tummy hurt. Oh, look at him. He's up. He heard that. So we're gonna give him a little bone. Hey. By the way, I make my bed and this dog messes up my bed. He's just like sits everywhere and makes his little nest, but we still love him. We still love you, Bubs. You're not gonna eat it? You camera shy? Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.